How you doing, guys, and welcome to my channel. Now, if it's your first time here, please hit that like and subscribe. If it's not, welcome back. Today I'm having a look at the Mars Toys 020 School Badass, aka Biff Tannen from the Back to the Future movie series. School Badass written on the front, not the best text in the world. They could have chose a better text. And then on the back there we have the images of the prototypes. And I'm just going to focus in there because keep an eye, just remember those images, guys, because they look nothing like what is in the box. Absolutely zero like what is in the box. They were revamped because of people complaining, and they should have stuck to what they had because what they've redone is terrible. The art on the inside of the box isn't too bad, kind of a silhouette of the DeLorean, and like I said, on the front of the box there as well, I didn't mention the DeLorean as well. Not sure how they got away with that. Just giving the figure a pan down before we get into the details of him. Obviously we recognize the clothing. We know who he is by the clothing he's wearing and the nameplate. Thank God it says Biff on the nameplate. That's all I can say, because if it didn't, we'd be very much so wondering who the heck that is. Yeah, so like I said, if it wasn't for the almanac in his hand and the clothing he's wearing, that I wouldn't know who he is. The head sculpt is absolutely terrible, guys. The detail in the almanac is great, though. The almanac looks good, and even the clothing on him looks good. It's just the head sculpt that is a major fail on their behalf, and all three head sculpts that we'll get into. Just looking at the accessories that come with him, there is quite a few bits and bobs. Yes, I got 4 sports almanacs with this figure, and I do like these almanacs because if I just get closer there, you can see that there are actually pages inside it, which is a nice little touch. You can see it has not all the pages, but a lot of pages in it there, which adds a nice little bit of detail to them. And then we have the Ooh La La magazine that Biff carries with him, and this also has pages in it too, and some of the pages are a little bit racy, so yeah, again, a nice little bit of detail. I don't know why I got 4 almanacs and 2 Ooh La Las, but there you go. Then we get his t-shirt, his plain white t-shirt that he wears under both shirts, I believe. And you can also have a look with him with that grey t-shirt on and the grey, so the white t-shirt and the grey jacket for another look. His red shirt, we'll get into all these a bit later on, but he does have quite an array of clothes, as you can see there. The print on that is quite nice, looks quite accurate. The material is a polyester. It's not the best material in the world, but it'll do. And I somehow managed to get we'll have a look at the head sculpts real quick. They are absolutely terrible, guys. Probably the worst head sculpts I've ever seen in regards to likeness. Mars Toys have absolutely dropped the ball on them. We'll take a closer look at them a bit later on. And I got an extra belt as well. I'm not sure if everybody gets 2 belts, but I managed to get 2 belts with him, and I managed to get 2 pairs of jeans. I'm not sure if that's right, guys. The magazines and the jeans, I think I got more than I was supposed to get, which I'm not complaining about because the figure is absolutely terrible. We get lots of hands, gripping hands. We get gesturing hands. I'll just take a close up. Those gesturing hands, they're quite unique. They're really nice. They're painted really well. I have to say, all of the hands are painted very nicely. You can see the different shading, the different colors in them there, and some speckling, and quite a nice bit of detail and a bit of veins in them there as well. Absolutely no complaints with the hands. Again, the closed fists, you can see the knuckles are a bit red there, and the veins in the hands. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, 10 hands in total. There is a pair of hands on him: closed fists, open gesturing, relaxed palms and gripping hands, and we get some spare wrist pegs, which is something that I've never seen on third-party figure before. Some closed wrist pegs, just showing you the relaxed palms on him there, and the other clothing set as well. So you do get quite a lot of clothes with him, guys, and you can see there, if I just unzip, we get a tie with him and a black t-shirt. So there are, the saving grace with this guy is if somebody comes out with another Biff Tannen, I'll have a lot of clothes for him. So yeah, just give him a quick pan down there before we get into the accessories. You can see the base. I'll just get this stable, if I can get it the stable, so I can use both my hands. There we go. Yeah, the base or the stand, thank God it says Biff on the front, like I said, because otherwise we wouldn't have a clue who the heck it was. Says Back to the Future on it. I don't think it's exactly the same text as the Back to the Future logo. It's printed onto a plate and then glued onto the base. It's a bit rough in the texture, is a bit rough, and it's a bit lacking in quality. You can see there where it's glued on. It's a bit lacking in quality. It does the job, but it is a little bit third party ish. But like I said, I'm just happy that it says Biff on the base or the stand, so we know who it is, because otherwise we'd be guessing. So moving into the figure itself, and we'll have a look at the shoes. Completely movie accurate. They look just like the shoes. You can see he's wearing socks there, which is a nice bit of a touch. He is wearing the shoes that I think he wears the only one pair of shoes through the whole movie, as far as I can remember, and these are those shoes. You can see a bit of speckling on them there, just to show a bit of wear. And the mold of the laces and that, it's okay. It's the relief on them is okay. Very nice mold of the sole, as you can see there. A nice little bit of detail to them, and you can see that little white bit on the heel. If I can get, there we go, a little white bit on the heel as well. That is completely movie accurate, and the folds and that in them are absolutely fine. They are completely acceptable and do the job. I'm quite happy with them. And then moving up to the trousers, I suppose I'll just get zoomed out there so we can have a look at the trousers. Movie accurate, the right color, no weathering on them whatsoever, which I wouldn't expect there to be, because if I recall correctly, Biff, other than getting manure on him and getting knocked out at the end of the movie, is pretty spotless. He has pockets at the back, just like in the movie, and he has, like I said, another belt on him, so I do get two belts. I'll just unzip this jacket there so we can have a look on the inside. He has his movie accurate tie. This is obviously the clothes he's wearing when he goes to the Enchantment Under the Sea ball, so he has the tie on, and he has the black t-shirt on underneath. Not the best quality tie, to be honest, a little bit paperish. And that is a short sleeve t-shirt that he has on under there. The jacket is probably the best feature of the whole figure. It's tailored quite well. It looks really, really nice. The stitching, if I can just get the lighting a bit better there, you can see it a bit better. Yeah, it's tailored really well. The zip is a little bit big, as you can see there. The zip is just a little bit oversized. It's third party zip, you see it on a lot of third party figures. But the details and the, what would you call them, lapels, or not lapels, pleats. Those pleats look absolutely spot on. No pockets, and I'm pretty sure he has pockets in the movie. I might be wrong, but I just recall seeing him with pockets in that jacket. The back of it is plain, as it should be. The cuffs and the lower part of the jacket have that elasticated waist, which is spot on. As for the body underneath, I can feel a lot of padding. I can feel a heck of a lot of padding in there on that body, all the way down it, from shoulders to about the knees. Doesn't hinder the flexibility at all, or the articulation, should I say, at all. It is a thin padding, but there is a padding there nonetheless. Nope, supposed to zoom out, not zoom in. So that's pretty much it for the figure itself. I am going to take a look at the body stripped down now, guys. So yeah, here we go with the body stripped down. As I said, completely padded out from pretty much nearly head to toe. It's a light padding, it's not a thick padding, so it doesn't really hinder the articulation. As I said, it's not the thickest padding in the world, but the body, I did expect the body to be a bit bigger, and the clothing doesn't exactly hug his body like it should. You can see the arms there are single jointed, and the legs, the knees are ratcheted, and the top of the leg is ratcheted as well, quite well as well. And you can see, I'm just showing you there the foot peg that they use. I have other Mars Toys figures, but I've never taken the shoes off them. I don't know if that's a standard foot peg for Mars Toys, or if that's a new design, but it's not a shoe you can use on any other figure, I can tell you. So there's the body. So moving in, we'll have a look at one of the other outfits on him there. We have the red outfit, and we have a different head sculpt on him there. This is the least like him. It looks terrible, but and the, you know, the outfit that he has on him, it's kind of hard to tell who he is just wearing the shirt. But we'll get a close in on the jeans. No tailoring on them, not needed. I don't think he's dirty when he's wearing this outfit. This is obviously the outfit he wears when we first see him, is it? When he walks into the diner and asks George McFly to do his homework. You can see the pockets there are very small, they're undersized, and the stitching is oversized, so that's a terrible combination, and they don't just quite fit him right, and they don't come up high enough. The pockets aren't high enough. And as for the shirt is movie accurate, apart from the sleeves, I believe, are a little bit too long, and the stitching in the pockets is just a little bit oversized. The flap on the pocket is about the right size it should be, but the shirt just doesn't hug his body like it does in the movie, and it doesn't show enough of the white shirt. It's more open in the movie. But there you have it for one of the other outfits that he comes with. Not too bad. If I had the right head sculpts and a George McFly, obviously if we had a George McFly, it would definitely look more the part. So here we have the other outfit on him. This is from Back to the Future 2, if I'm not mistaken. This is where he takes the basketball off the kids, and does he shout at Lorraine McBain's down the street at wearing this outfit? I think he does. I must look back on the movie. I think it's in this outfit he does that with. The pattern on the shirt is spot on as far as I can remember. It looks exactly the part. Like I said, the sleeves of the shirts are just a little bit too long for the figure, for the accuracy. He does have his turn-ups on the bottom of the jeans there, which is a nice little touch. But like I said, the shirt and it's made of a polyester, so it just doesn't sit like it should. You can see it bunches up in parts, and he does have his white t-shirt on underneath, as he should do. This head sculpt, the angry head sculpt, to me hides the fact that it looks nothing like him. Kind of hides the fact that it looks nothing like him. You could probably get away with it. Just looking at the head sculpts, guys, the three of them together, none of them look like Tom Wilson. Zero Tom Wilson there. Absolutely mega fail on Mars Toys' behalf. This one here on the left, maybe second. The one in the middle looks nothing like him, and like I said, the one on the right, you can probably hide the fact that it doesn't look like him at all because he has an angry expression on him. I can't get over how bad they are, guys. I really can't accept that Mars Toys looked at these after doing the first ones and looked at these and thought that these were better. I can't believe that Mars Toys gave the okay for these to get boxed up and shipped out to their customers. It has really put me off Mars Toys looking at these head sculpts. I have a couple of other figures from Mars Toys ordered. I have a Willy Wonka and a Mr. J, and I know they've revamped the Willy Wonka. They've gone back to the drawing board on the head sculpts, and I'm afraid that they have now, the one that they have already for Willy Wonka isn't great, but if they do what they've done here, it's only going to get worse. So I am considering, I've never done it before, but I'm considering losing my NRD on those. I've never lost an NRD before, so I have some thinking to do, guys. But like I said, these sculpts are just absolutely diabolical, and I do have buyer's regret here on this figure. The only upside is I'll just take a look at them all one at a time, guys, just to show how bad they all are. The only upside, like I said, is that I have, at least if somebody comes out with a decent head sculpt, or another figure, somebody comes out with another figure of him from the side there, I don't know who that is, at least I have a lot of accessories and a lot of clothing to go with some sort of kit bash that I might be able to put together in the future. But I don't even think I'll be displaying this figure, guys. I don't know, I'll have to see, but I really am struggling to find a justification behind buying this figure and displaying this figure, because it just looks so bad. I can't stress enough, guys, don't buy this figure. just don't buy it. It's not worth the money. I'm probably going to use the head sculpt for something else. I'm probably going to use the hands for something else, and I'm probably going to use the jeans for something else. That's maybe what I'm going to do with it. So there you have it, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with some pictures now, and please hit that like and subscribe. I know you're not going to like the figure, but if you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for future content. Oh, I have one more head sculpt to show you, don't I, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna go and just show you this head sculpt here. This is just terrible, guys, and I'm actually gonna leave it at that. And like I said, please hit that like and subscribe, and please do remember, guys, I buy the shit figures so you don't have to. Take care, and thanks for watching.